Do you want to show you At-Tabari again?
No.
Yeah, but this is stupid. It's obvious, you know.
Actually,
when you injure yourself, a blood will be dry in your skin to stop the bleeding, correct? But this is dead blood.
yes.
That never grow, you know, and after some time, when the skin is healed, that blood will be dry, will go out, you know, we can take it from your skin. What kind of God? You do not know how the baby is made. So,
Actually, I will.
yeah.
Actually, I will look it out. I will look at him, but because I'm not good in English, I'll look at him first. Which verse is it?
This is chapter 33, verse number 14. And this is, here we go, I will show you dictionary. This is the dictionary. علقة في علم التشريح قطعة من دم غليظ جامد وهي طور من أطوار تكوين الجنين. And he continue after that, and this is mentioned in the chapter in the Quran, etc., etc. Okay, how this can be true? It says here, this is dictionary, this is our Arabic dictionary. It says قطعة من دم غليظ جامد, a piece of thick blood, and it is جامد, solid. Does it say جامد?
Yes.
Okay, so jamid is solid. This is dead blood. I mean, how in the world the dead blood? It's a solid blood.
No, jamid doesn't mean dead.
It's dead. This is why it's jamid, my friend.
Jamid means it's.
Okay, what jamid mean? Tell me what jamid mean.
It's solid cold.
Thank you.
Solid.
Okay, so the blood will not become solid unless it is dead. As simple as that. This is why people, they die because of heart attack when a piece of blood block their like the rain blood into the heart.
But here it's before it even starts running.
Yeah, but here it says the sperm became a dead blood. But how the sperm became a dead blood? Okay, how the sperm became a solid blood? Forget about dead. But you can go right now and search for congealed blood. You will find congealed blood is dead blood. Congealed blood is the dead. When you cut yourself, if you have a cut in your hand or foot, whatever, the blood will come out. Will make, you know, if you cover it for some time, the bleeding will stop, and then a blood spot will cover all over the injury, and will make like let us say a batch for your skin until it's recovered.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
this is dead blood. It's not even blood. It's dead.
But because you are already a man. And here it talks before.
No. You see, it doesn't matter. We are talking about the blood. Doesn't matter if it before or after. This is a blood. When you say a blood, the blood is having one nature. It's a blood.
The baby.
Doesn't matter. It's a blood. Is it a blood? Is it, my friend? Is it a blood or is it a blood or not?
It's blood.
Okay, blood doesn't matter if it's a baby or adult. It's a blood.
Yes, but because before the blood starts running, how is it?
This is not the question. How in the world the sperm itself became a blood, and then you, all of you, became a blood, and then from the blood you have a heart, and you have. This is what science says. Why you don't search right now in Google and find if there is any, my friend? Can you find me only one scientific book saying that the sperm will become a blood? The first stage is a semen, and then the semen will become blood. Can you show me that? One scientist in the world says that.
But everything in human body comes from the sperm and.
No, that's not true. That's not true. No. You see, the semen, when it goes to the woman, it fertilizes and delivers the DNA of the man. Okay,
yes.
It's a DNA. There's no blood. Then we have the egg of the woman.
Yes.
And the egg of the woman will start splitting and organizing organs by time. So what the Quran is speaking about, first of all, here we notice that the women egg does not exist in the Quran. We have a water which is thin and yellow, and the woman, she have to wash her private part when she see it. Remember, right? This is the gushing forth fluid coming from the ribs, and now we have the sperm of the man, which is coming from the backbone, according to the Quran, became a congealed blood.
How do you say boida in English?
How you say boy in English? You just said. You just did.
No, boida.
Boida, egg.
Yes.
Egg. It's an egg. It's an egg. You see here we say it. Look what they say. Then we made the sperm into a clot of a congealed blood. So what is the transformation start from what? From a sperm into a blood. There's no other thing. And then we made the clot, the congealed blood, into a clot. And then we made the clot into a lump. And then we made out of the lump bones and clothed the bones with the flesh. So from the beginning to the end, we have only sperm, then blood, then a clot, then lump, and then from the lump we made bones. And then we close the bones. So according to the Quran, the sperm became bones. The sperm became blood.
Actually, for me, the biggest problem is in the last sentence.
What is the last sentence? We close the bones?
Yes, with flesh.
But here there's bigger problem, my friend. Do you see here it says فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ? Don't you see a problem here too? Big problem.
The best to create?
No, not the best of to create. You see the lie in the translation. Look, there's here it says the best to create. But in Arabic it says the best of...
No, the verse, the verse is أحسن الخالقين.
Okay, what al-Khaliqin mean? Al-Khaliqin, what al-Khaliqin mean?
Creators.
Creators. How Allah is the best of the creators if He's the only creator?
Actually, I have something about that, the last verse. I've heard something about this verse.
Yeah, this is a guy. He is the one, Abdullah.
It's not him.
Yeah, Abdullah ibn Sarah. Yes, Abdullah ibn Sarah is the one who made this verse. Muhammad, he added the Quran. He said to him, put it there. But I'm the one who said that. He said, Allahu awha ilayk kama awha ilayk. And here you notice, if you change the translator, look how the Muslims, I'm not talking about you as a Muslim, I'm talking about those who translate. They fabricate the translation to cover a problem. Look, from the creators, they make it to create. But we change the translator here. Look what happened. The best of the creators. How the Muslims, they keep saying we are worshipping the Tawheed and the only God. And now we see that He is the best of the creators. You see, listen. If I say to you, I am the best student in my classroom, and then later you find that I was the only student in that classroom, don't you think I was lying to you, misleading you? You know what I mean? Because when I say I'm the best student between the students, and there's no student, that's I did lie to you. So here Allah, if he is saying that such a statement, he admitted that there's a creators, and he's not the only one, is God.
It could be just a way to glorify.
Okay, how you glorify? By lying. I mean, when you say I am the best of the creators, that's a lie. Because there's no other creators. You are lying, you are exaggerating with your lie. You are confirming that there is a creators when there's none. So when you say I'm the best of the creators and there's no others, that's stupid. And it's a lie. You don't glorify yourself by lying. So what's the point of this statement? To say to me Allah is the best of the creators, but there's no other creators.
Okay, I'm looking this verse in French. I'm looking at
why you need it in French if you have it in Arabic?
Because I understand French.
Okay, I will look for it in French. Hold on, let me see, not in English. I will see to say it in French language.
Actually.
Let us see where we can find the French. Where is the French language Quran? I'm sure they lie, in the translation too.
Yes. They said words that it didn't say in Arabic.
It doesn't say creator, right? The creators.
No, from the beginning it says nous avons fait du sperme une adhérence.
What does that mean? I don't speak French.
They translated the blood with adherence.
So they changed the whole translation.
Yes.
So yeah, I see here. As usual, I'm not surprised. I mean, everything, they try to cover the stupidity of the Quran by fabricating. So now anyone who will speak French, this is why I need to finish my Quran translation, and then later we will ask people to translate to their own language my translation, so people, they can get an honest, clear translation.
Yes, it says nous avons fait du sperme une adhérence. It doesn't say in adhérence. It's just a word that they come up from their mind.
Deceiving. This is the method of Islam.
There is no mention about blood here.
Yeah, the blood is gone. Okay, that's good. So now, if you are a French, you don't speak Arabic, you read it, you think, okay, there's nothing wrong there. This is the whole purpose of false translation.
Yeah.
So what do you think, my friend? After all of this, isn't it time for you to leave this cult? No? You don't want to leave Islam? Huh?
I'm reading it again.
It is seen in Indonesian language what they are saying. I bet you they are lying there too. They lie in all languages when they translate to cover the stupidity. Indonesian, here we go. Okay, in Indonesian it says...
Okay, I think I was wrong here.
Huh?
علاقة في translated علاقة with utterance, something that has...
My friend, forget about translation now. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic, the problem is solved, correct?
Okay.
We do not need...
I think I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage. You know, you should take advantage if you speak in Arabic.
But the translation.
Yeah, I showed you the dictionary, correct? It says, here we go, this is the dictionary. علاقة في علم التشريح علاقة من دم غليظ جامد وهي طور من أطوار تكوين الجليد. According to what? According to the Quran. العلاقة اسم العلق. Even there is a chapter in the Quran. العلق اسم سورة من سورة القرآن الكريم. Right? So we have a dictionary. You speak Arabic. Yeah, so what we will do? I mean, it's not only one place. I mean, every single word we read in those verses are wrong. Until now, since you call me, until now, if there is something accurate, nothing. Not a single one. It's a joke. And yet they say to us, this is the book of God. And look here, this guy. Then we made the nutfa into a clot. Let me ask you, do you know what nutfa mean?
Yes.
Nutfa, how many sperm inside the nutfa? Millions.
Yeah.
Okay, how millions of sperm became semen, became a baby. Nutfa is not one semen. It's a drop. It's a drop of sperm, and that means your God saying we made the nutfa, a drop of semen, into the whole of it, all the drop make it's not a semen, it's a drop of semen. That's another mistake too. So what do you think?
It doesn't have to be specific here or detailed. When it says not for, it doesn't have to talk to detail.
My friend. Okay, hold on. Listen. I don't know how old are you, my friend. It says nutfa. All of it became a clot. Does it say that?
No, it doesn't.
No, it make it clear. Listen. Then we made the nutfa. What he made? He made the nutfa. He did not make a semen. He made the nutfa, and the nutfa is a drop. A drop. It's not one individual semen. We can go to the dictionary right now. It's a drop of semen, have millions. According to your God, we made the nutfa, all the nutfa, not only from the nutfa we made a baby, no. The nutfa itself transformed into a clot of a piece of a thick, conjugated blood. I mean, the more you read deeper, the more you find every single word is stupid there.
When it says, then we clothe the bones with flesh, that's a problem.
My friend, for me, everything there is a problem. Let's be honest together. Everything is a problem. Only here is a problem? No. This is here. The nutfa became a blood, that's stupid. Then we made the blood into a clot, that is more stupid. And then we made the clot into a lump, that is make it more horrible. And then we made out of the little lump a bone. So until now, there's no heart, there's no nothing. This is almost the last stage of the baby creation, and what we have a bones. We have just the bones inside the women, you know, bones, just bones, and then after that we close the bones with the flesh. So according to the Quran, all the flesh, and this, remember here, this is God talking. This is God talking. It's not like somebody making a meditation saying, God, he closed my bones, God, etc. I accept that, no problem. But this is God explaining to us supposedly by stages. Is not a person saying, God, he closed my bones with the flesh, God, he gave me heart, God, etc. No, this is what we made, how we made you. Look, and indeed we created the man, supposedly talking about the first one, from a clay, and therefore وخلقنا الإنسان من سلالة من طين, and then he says ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين. نطفة. And look what the translator he said here. It's a mixed drop of male and female sexual discharge. Do you see it? Let me see this translation of who. Hold on. This is translation of Hilali and Khan. Muhammad Hilali and Muhammad Khan. So, you know, if all of this did not make you leave Islam, it means that there's something wrong with you, with my respect to you. You're trying just to make it impossible to leave. You don't want to leave because there's something else. I don't understand. But there's no way, after all what you saw, you are not seeing the truth. It's impossible.
I think here it's just about modern terminology.
This is modern. This is modern for you. Yes. This is sound modern for you.
No. Not for. When you say not for,
it's a drop of liquid. Nutfa is a drop of liquid. When you speak about nutfa, when you come to the man, you are talking about a sperm. So it's a drop of liquid. Have, according to science, a drop of sperm is millions of sperm.
Okay, I don't want to say something that I don't know. So I have to look it up in detail.
Well, we did. All right, my friend. I'm not going to force you to leave Islam if you don't want to, but I believe in your heart you know that this is garbage. True or not? In your heart, you know this is wrong.
If it's really how I understand it right now, there is a problem. Yes.
Okay, so why? I mean, the problem exists, and how you can solve it? You stay following such a, such a.
I have to confirm that.
We confirm that. My friend. So I am with you. I am with you for how long now? More than an hour. Did I confirm everything I show you or not? And now you can go to any you can go right now, search embryo stages. You will find that none of the stages of the embryo is what he's talking about.
Okay. Is there any other thing, not scientific thing? I mean, something, how how to say that in English.
Okay, let me ask you.
So
You are trying to say if there's anything like contradiction, maybe?
yes.
Okay.
Contradiction.
Do you think
immoral thing, or I don't know.
all the Quran is immoral? All the Quran is immoral. You know, all of the Quran. Well, there's nothing moral in the Quran. Go and take the money of the of someone just because you don't believe in Muhammad, and rape their women. But forget about this. Do you think God, he remember which one he created first, or he don't remember?
He does.
Okay. If we go, I want to show you something here, and you speak Arabic very well, which is very nice. Will help me a lot. Let's see. Chapter 2, verse number 29. Can you tell me what the verse is saying? I will show it to you in Arabic first. هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن 7 سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم. Okay. What he created in the earth, everything, right?
I don't see in the screen. هو الذي. Can you put it in Arabic?
Yeah, it's in Arabic.
هو الذي خلق لكم من الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء. سواهن 7 سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم. Okay, based on this verse, which one Allah created first? خلق is to create the earth. First, right? Yes. Okay, so this is chapter 2, verse number 29. Remember. Okay, we will go to different chapter. All right. No, actually it says, okay, let's see it before. No, make it clear. What it says. It says here, هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا. كل ما في الأرض, everything that right is on earth. Okay, is created. Then he went to the sky and he made them 7 sky. Correct? Yes. Okay, so let us say finishing the sky was done after finishing all the earth. Correct? All that is on earth, ما في الأرض. جميعا. When it says ما في الأرض, it means all that is on earth. All right, exactly. جميعا, which means there's nothing left. Animals, creation. Everything. Okay. Everything and then, okay, and then he went to the sky and he made them 7 sky. So making 7 sky happen after creating everything in the earth, correct? Yes. Okay, so this is confirmed. Let us go to the front verse. Okay. This is chapter 79, and we can read from any verse. You can read from the beginning if you want, but let us see here a verse starting from where he speaks about creation of the earth and the heaven. In verse number 27, he says, Are you more difficult, أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدْ خَلْقًا أَمِ السَّمَاءُ بَنَاهَا رَفَعَ سِمْكُهَا فَسَوَّاهَا وَأَغْطَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. English. Are you difficult to create, or heaven? He constructed, he raised its masses and proportion, and then he dimmed its night, and he brought its day, which means he created the sun and the day, etc. So this is the first, and after that, he created the earth. No, it says وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا. Okay. It says the earth after that is spread. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's stop here. Let us stop here. Yeah. In verse number 2, you remember, you are the one who agree with me that Allah, he finished first everything in the earth, and he went to heaven and he made it 7. Correct? Yeah. Okay. Here is saying the opposite. He finished everything in the sky. He made day and night light, and then after that he go back to work in the earth, and after that he spread the earth, he made it flat. Actually, the earth, the word ha meaning flat, and then from it he produced water and pasture. This is after, and then he placed mountains. and the mountain.
Okay, so how this is, what kind of God? He didn't remember which one first. In one chapter he says that first he made everything in earth, and then he went to the heaven, and he made them 7 heaven. And this is chapter 2, verse number 29. And then in the other chapter he says, which one is difficult?
Okay.
Making the heaven and construct it. He raised it above, and he gave it proportion. And then he gave it the light, which means the sun, and etc. And then after that, he made the earth flat. And now he continued. What after he made the earth flat? Then he made the water coming out. And then he put the mountains. So the last thing was done. It was the earth. Very simple.
Can you go down a little?
No problem. We go as much you want, but the rest is not really. Have nothing to do. After that, he speak about the judgment day, etc.
A source of enjoyment for you and for your animals. So when he says a source of enjoyment for you and for your animals,
so
he is assuming that animals were already created.
Yeah, you see, this is the earth.
Yes.
My friend, the verse before it says, جَمِيعًا وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. Animals, grass, trees, everything. So, which one of them is the accurate? There's no way God, you don't remember which one he created first, the sky. He finished the sky first, or he finished the earth first. And not only that, we're not done. Hold on. Do you think we are done? The stupidity continue. Hold on. We are not done. If you go, the verse here we are showing you, this is chapter 2, verse number 29, and this verse here is a chapter 79, verse number 32. But what if we go to this chapter? Let us see. And then people will start laughing. And you will start laughing too. Read with me. This is chapter 41. Do you reject the one who created the earth in 2 days? And you attribute equal to him? And then he continue. He placed stabilized mountain. By the way, it doesn't say stabilized mountain. It says, in translation is funny. He placed mountains in the top of it. This translation is horrible. Let's see different stupid translation. He set on earth mountains standing firm high above. So the first thing is what? He created the earth in 2 days. And then, second, he put in the top of the earth mountains standing firm high above, and bestowed the blessing on the earth, and the measure of things, all things given, measurement due to proportion, in 4 days. The total is 6 days. This is the first stupid thing. 2 days plus 4, that is 6. But according to the Quran, different verses, Allah, he finished everything in 7 days. In 6 days. Not only the earth. So now he says, and look how they lie. They say here moreover, but in Arabic it says ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ. What ثُمَّ mean? ثُمَّ mean
after
not only after, way after.
Yeah.
So they lie in the translation. They say moreover. If you change the translator, you will see he changed it. You know, depend in the liar. Look here. This is Muhammad Biktal. Then he turned he to the heaven. Okay, so hold on. So here, according to here, the earth was created first, and everything in the top of it, he placed mountains. This is second option, and then after that, he made like substance, grass, trees, animals, etc. And then after that, he went to the sky, and it was a smoke. And after that, he made the heaven, 7 heaven in 2 days. So 2 days to make the heaven, 4 days to make the earth and substance, mountains and substance, and 2 days to create the earth. This is total of 8 days. This is contradiction number one. Secondly, now, based on this chapter, Allah, he finished the earth first in 2 days, everything on top of the earth in 4 days, and then after that, he went to the heaven and it was a smoke, which means was nothing, empty. And then he told the earth and the heaven to obey him willingly, or to come to him. And then after that, he ordained the 7 heavens. So the last thing in this chapter, Allah, he created, made the 7 heavens. And then after that, he made lamps. You see it? So according to this chapter, the last thing Allah he did, supposedly, Allah created the stars, including the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. In this chapter here, chapter 41, this is not what happened. It's the opposite. Read carefully. Are you more difficult to create or the heaven he constructed? He raised masses of proportion on it, and he dimmed the night and brought the day. So it was stage number 3 in the sky, and then after that he worked in the earth. I mean, how clear we can make it? More than this. Have you ever heard of a God? You don't remember which one he created first? In one chapter he says he created the roof before the walls and the floor. The other chapter he says I created the roof before the walls and the floor. I hear you. You are breathing heavily.
I'm thinking.
No, you are not thinking. You are living Islam. I believe that you made the sin already. You are not thinking. You know it.
I will be sincere with you here.
Yeah.
What I see. I see someone who doesn't remember.
Exactly.
Okay, do you know in what period these verses are they distantiated in time between them?
I understand. Say again.
All these verses.
Well, I mean, what do you want more, my friend? You see, I'm really being so patient with you, hoping that you will be honest with yourself. I don't want you to be, you know, I mean, this is about you. I don't really care. You stay as a Muslim, you want to stay Muslim, it's your business. For me, I do my part. But be honest with me. Isn't it this cannot be from God? Isn't it the Quran says, لو كان من عند غير الله? You know, you found a lot of differentiation in it. So even the Quran says, if this is not from Allah, you will find a lot of contradictions.
The sound is gone. Okay.
So the one who made the book, he says to you, أفلا يتدبرون القرآن لو كان من عند غير الله لوجدوا فيه اختلافا كثيرا. Correct?
Yeah.
So he gave you the rule, and the rule is clear. If this is not from the God, whose name is Allah, you will find a lot of stupid things messed up. And since you called me, until now we did not find one thing is smart.
Yeah.
I heard you saying, yeah, thank you. So you are out of Islam.
I'm someone who...
No, you said, yeah, I heard you. No, listen.
Yes.
Okay, you said, yeah, so you are out of Islam, my
Yes.
friend. Okay, thank you very much. I'm happy for you. This is not, you're a smart person, you don't fit in such a garbage, and this is an insult to you.
I'm someone who has to admit when something doesn't fit with my mind.
Exactly. And that's why I'm being patient with you. You
There's
see,
many
when I find somebody,
that are not logic.
I have patience with you because I notice that you are decent and you are not here to play games and deny even what is so clear. So I'm with you. I'm listening. It's not easy to leave a religion. You grow up in it. This is what your parents taught you, that this is from God, etc. It's not easy, and I respect your decency, and I know that like now you are. I know what's happening to you, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's not a religion which we should follow. We should follow the truth. It doesn't matter what it is. The truth, That's my guideline. Exactly. So how this can be from God? This is no way it comes from God. So Muhammad is a fraud, obviously. Now, for me, my name is a Christian prince. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And a Christian prince means that a Christian is going to invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior. What do you think? What do you think of the Messiah? As long as you decide to leave Islam now, we are so happy for you. I praise the Lord that you called me today. But I don't know. I
don't know much about it.
Okay. What do you?
So I can't.
Okay. Let us do this. What about you call me some other time? You take your time to read more about Christ. About his teaching. What about if I, did you ever have a Bible in your home?
No, but everything is on internet.
Exactly. But I mean, have you ever read anything about the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot, but I have some basic knowledge.
All right. Well, I'm not going to tell you where you start, but you can go and start reading from any of the 4 Gospels, which is written by 4 of our church leader about what Christ he did, what Christ he said, and you will notice, my friend, how amazing. God is not about making poetry or making a rap, which is silly, as you see in Arabic. God is about being God, which means being almighty. And almighty, number one thing to be almighty is to forgive those who hurt you. That is almighty. Jesus in the cross, when people they were crucifying him, says, "Forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing." That is almighty. Almighty love, almighty wisdom. And look what the Messiah he did. Christians today are way more than 3 billion. And now, if the Messiah did not say, "Forgive them, Father, they do not know what doing," some who call themselves a Christian, they might go after the Jews to kill them, which is wrong. But the Messiah, he did say, "Forgive them, Father." So even when he is in the cross, he is thinking of you and me. What will happen to us after? That is God. You see, when the Muslim they come to us with the Quran, scientific miracle, and then we study, we find that all of it is rubbish and stupid. We find that the Quran is an empty book. There's nothing there, nothing real. It's just a collection of stupid stories, like Al-Khadr, the guy who drank from the fountain of youth, and because of that he never died. Do you know that Al-Khadr, he was in the funeral of Noah, he was in the funeral of Abraham, he was the funeral of Muhammad. You know why they call him Al-Khadr, right?